Hi, my Biznets. I would like to say this is me from really far away. If I came up closer, would you hear me over? I would be like, I'm trying to heal over, trying to heal up, and trying to find my way. So I walk on over. But check out my shoes. Check out these bad boys. Aren't they fucking nice? Jeffree Star, jealous? Jelly by my butter. Come on, man. Come on. It's like, I would like to meet you. But it's like, what else are we gonna do? I'm bored. And it's like, I could be like Christina Aguilera and do like a choreographed thing. But it's like, hey, baby, I love me a long time. Hey, baby, I love you 2 times. Hey, baby, yeah, I love you 4 times. Drop it low. We got it by your baby. Can you do that? I bet you can. Yeah. Don't walk pigeon-toed like that, people. Walk like a model. Walk like a model. Walk like a model. Walk like a model. That's how we do. Oh, that's how we go. This is my brain on steroids. People. So, Biznets, what do you think about my shoes? Too much? Too tall? Can't see my face in the shot when I stand up tall? But it's like, I look really good. And it's like, I miss you, y'all. You know? Like, Cleopatra here is... crown is diminishing because she's crying on the inside and trying to crave attention. Wind number 2. No, just kidding. It's like, sometimes people in their lives fall together or fall apart. This is me falling apart. Live for you all to see. But don't you guys have like a fantasy, a dream, a time warp of what you could always be, but what you cannot be is me. Me, you, maybe 2 different people, maybe 2 different parts, but you know, we both have hearts. So I won't break yours and you won't break mine as long as we have a hell good time. Because sometimes I like to come up from Alaska and tell you how it is. Tell you how it's Sunford City and tell you how it grizz. And make you feel like, real pretty. Yeah, sometimes I'm a sweet little May and I like to bake apple pies all day. But sometimes I have a dream real for it. But I don't know what I can get in for it. That's me. That's right. That's alright. Right? Like Matthew McConaughey? Like, alright. It's like Matthew McConaughey. Chloe McConaughey. Remember? He's always like, I don't know you. And I'm like, I don't know you either. But we can have fun. I wish I had my pink unicorn so I could ride it, but some dickhole nearly ruined that. So, like, to your grave, you shoe-stealing, unicorn fucking thieving ass bitch. Yeah, I know you watch my YouTube, biatch. Hannah from the Montana, looking like a dumbass Anna. Stupid. I'm still doing the same shit as you, so I can't judge you, but I'm saying like your new girlfriend Angel, oh, sounds like a crystal meth infection. And I mean that, and I hope she gives you a yeast infection. Yes. So go bake that pie and cake it up because I think you suck. Ka-chow. But some people taught me how to love and how to smoke cigarettes. And do God amounts awful amounts of cocaine. It's like cocaine's not good for you, but it's good to try it. But it could kill you. So be wary because not every drug is safe and not everybody is safe to be around to do those drugs. So remember, for your drug safety habits, never comply to the man, and always make sure you know everybody around you so you're not trapped by an individual. Because I ended up trapped by an individual named Daniel Okins. It kind of rhymes, kind of similar, kind of OD similar. Well, he told me some stories about how he trapped like this girl. He trapped me in his apartment, so I beat him in the face with a skateboard. And it's like, I'm feeling bad, I'm falling apart about it, but I do not feel bad for the underage girl no more because I beat him in the face for her. So it's like, girl, don't worry. Even though you may be crying on the inside, somebody at least hit him for you. Like, you know, like good for me, right? So I'm gonna stand up and show you a good time. This is me coming at you live from in my home where I can move my furniture around and show you off my shoes. Look at these shoes. I'm about to stomp you, bitch. I'm about to stomp the Shire. It's like, that's what it looks like. It's like, but sometimes we gotta feel cute and do cute things. But my couch is kinda occupied. But it's like, what do you do when your life still sorts? Happy when you know it. Clap your hands and show it. Yeah, yeah. Chicka chicka down down. Oh. So I'm bored doing this acrobatistry with my feet. I got bunny ears now. Okay. Anyways, back on topic. I'll sit down properly. Explain to you on my mosaic chair that sometimes in the mosaic land of Chairland, how people don't get what they deserve. So I gave that guy what he deserved. I feel bad for what I did, obviously, because I'm being charged for it. But if I didn't attack a guy who is entrapping me, he'll continue to do it, right? He'll continue to learn that there's no consequences against doing it. So I taught him that there's consequences when you hit on, like, when you're 60 and you're hitting on, like, young chicks. But, like, there's no problem with a guy dating an older man, maybe 20 years, 40 years? 40 years is a big fucking difference. That means you're a weirdo if it's 40 years. 20 years, not bad. Why? Because 20 years, it's like, oh, it's been 10 days. It's like, to them, it's 10 days, guys. But to a guy in his 60s, thought the age of statutory limitations was 15. Like, are you fucking retarded? I feel like those countries with those young ass age restrictions should be shot because those are the real weirdos in those countries, and they're fucking these girls that don't really have a say too much in their lives and have no options. Like, come on, man. But I'm responsible enough to love people for what they do. Like, I've dated my fair share of older men in my life, and none of them have been trapped me or made me feel trapped or made me feel scared. Um, but this guy made me feel scared and trapped and chased me around when I wanted to leave. He wouldn't let me leave. I was trapped in his apartment for more than 2 hours, and I finally had to do something in order to have freedom. That's way different. Or if a guy is harassing you, tell the police. Like, it's fucking called harassment for a reason, right? And you can't be fucking harassed. You can't be fucking bothered. You can't be judged of choice. Like, seriously, like, you need options to know that you can do these things. Correct? Correct. Because sometimes you gotta know when you're safe and when you're not safe, and sometimes you gotta beat a nigga in the face. So it's like a learning curve and learning steps, but eventually after the trial, I will release the nigga's name so the whole world knows about him because I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid. I'm not scared anymore. I'm not trapped there anymore. I'm not being feared anymore. I'm a force to be reckoned with, and I will damn well use anything as a weapon to save myself if I'm being pushed at any given time or moment. So girls, guys even, gotta remember this because guys can be raped too, and it's by other fucking guys. And it's like they put Molly in there, and it's like, dudes, the guys who are like, oh, you guy rape is kind of hilarious. It's like, no, it really isn't. That's a guy raping another guy most of the time. That's what they mean by rape. If you guys ever understood that. And it happens in all cultures and all across the world. It's like, what makes you such a sleazy scumbag that you can't just go out and get pussy? Or go out and get dick? Or go out and get she-male or whatever male, or doesn't really matter what's in your pants? You shouldn't have to force it. Ever. Shouldn't have to do it to a younger one, shouldn't have to do it to an older person, shouldn't have to do it to an elderly old woman. You know? Like, this crap goes all the way around global national, all the way around the world. And it's like, guys, what makes you stop being rapists? Go on the internet, find a girlfriend who likes your weird ass tendencies. Don't go out and subjectify somebody into getting burrowed in a corner and having their clothes torn. Like, that's not worth it. The only time that should happen is in a sexy t-shirt contest and they rip their own shirt off, or it's the Hulk ripping his shirt off, or it's like a hot sexy motherfucker ripping his shirt off. That's the only time you should rip your shirt. But if you have your pants ripped, stockings ripped by some guy or girl, because there's bull dykes out there that are fucking crazy and vicious. Like, come on, there's women's prisons and jails. There's female rapists. They're put in jails every day. And it's like, come on, you gotta learn. Because it's scary. But you wanna know what? I was taken advantage of, but I did something about it. Because now that man permanently has a fucked up face. And it's gonna stay there, and that scar is gonna be there for forever. I almost whipped his fucking ear off with my skateboard. He was coaxed in blood. He's gonna have scars. I hope he remembers from those scars that you can't do that to somebody. You can't make me feel scared and trapped. You can't put a young girl or a guy or anybody at risk of feeling scared and trapped, because once I become trapped, I become a lioness. And when I become a lioness, I'm a force to be reckoned with, because the claws come out and I will fuck you up will come out. So Wash your mouth out with soap if you're swearing too much. Because some people don't swear too much, but they're swearing here. I'm swearing on my goddamn life that I will protect myself and the rights of others that who are scared and who I've been scared of. Like, if lost, call my mom, right? Sometimes you wander and you don't know where you're going, but if you're lost, call your mom. If you're scared, call the cops. Call your dad. I don't have a dad, but like, well, I do have a dad, but I don't like fucking no. But like, whatever's. There's dads and daddies. Anyways, there's a point I'm trying to get here is like, be happy with who you are and be okay in your own skin, okay? But make sure what you're doing is not hurting another person unless it's absolutely fucking necessary. Because sometimes we just gotta be us, you know? We gotta be us. We gotta show up. We gotta bounce town. We gotta do what we gotta do. So if you're gonna be smart, be smart. But another epic topic. Let's move on from that horrible topic though. I understand it's a topic that people don't much necessarily talk about. But I'm kind of going through a courtship about it. So it's kind of in my topics. So, but yeah. There's bad people, good people, and everybody around us. But not everybody's bad. They just do bad things. There's good in them, but you just can't find the good no more. Those are the people in jail. Okay? So don't worry, little soldier. Somebody beat the fuck out of him for you. I got you back. But anyways, let's switch this shit up. Because my topic is sugar daddies. Okay? I need somebody able to buy me things that I want and want to do and take me out to nice dinners to places where I can wear these shoes. Alright? So it's like, don't be afraid of a guy who wants to be called daddy, honey, or master. Normally they're a sexy motherfucker. Sometimes in Japanese culture, I don't know, they have dildo world, I guess. And it's like, I don't know. Maybe I'll save this topic. Maybe I'll save it until I think of more things to do or to say about it. And I'll write them down on a little piece of paper. And I'll come and bring up all the piece of paper topics I put on that piece of paper. And then I'll sell them to you. But right now I'm on a serious topic, so I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. But one day when I get my sugar daddy, I will tell you and I will make a video with him. And we will have matching snapbacks or something. It'll be cool. It'll be cool. But you girls, guys, and everybody in between, you stay safe. Know where to go at night. Don't allow yourself to be put in those situations. Do your best not to put yourself in those situations. I know it's hard and it's a sprung upon moment and nobody actually gets a choice. It just happens, okay? So remember that. So be smart, be loved, and go hug your families. But don't hump your families, because that's wrong. And those guys go to jail too. So, yeah. I'm kind of sweating. I'm nervous about court. They pushed it again, but I'm going off on a mental health divergent because I had schizophrenia at the time. I was not in the right mindset myself, but I have to know that. But sometimes when you're feeling entrapped, you gotta know that you were trapped, right? Like, you can't be trapped. If you're trapped, break free. Like an eagle soaring into the sky. And love yourself. You know? Be you. Be a freak. Dance around the room like nobody's watching. Train yourself to be like, even though this video is like this, I'm not subjectified to it. Exactly. So be proud of who you are. If you're doing the right thing. If you're doing the wrong thing, I hope you get caught for it. And sometimes life is unfair. But when there's unfairities, there's possibilities, and don't worry, sometimes your goodness will prevail. Sometimes hitting somebody to get the point across works. But you can't go ahead and hit your mama with a blue and be like, get the point across, bitch. You can't be doing that. That's not right. Like, you gotta get the point across constructively, especially when it comes to your mama. Unless your mama's a rapist. Then beat the fuck out of him. Alright? But a rapist is somebody who voluntarily forces sex upon somebody without giving consent. It's like, if you ask permission and you want to kiss that person. But you can only kiss somebody with permission that you love. You know? You can't do it without somebody you don't love. That's stupid. If not, everybody would be loving each other. It'd be kumbaya again. We gotta smarten up. Know your rights from wrongs. Everybody has a person, you just haven't met them yet. So stop trying to pressure a girl into something and thinking she's the one when she's not the one if you're doing her down in a dark alley, you know? Like, what makes that sexy and appealing? It doesn't. That's not appealing. Yo, baby, I heard you came down this dark alley to get wrecked. And it's like, yeah, that's not appealing. That's disgusting. It's like, do you want to fuck me by this dumpster? It's like, not really. And then he forcibly fucks you by the dumpster? That's rapey. Yep. Just so you know. So people, stay clear of rapists, bad guys in the streets, fucking your day. But most importantly, make sure you're okay in the end of it. And that you're okay and you heal from everything. Because it's hard to heal from a rape. Trust me. Sometimes it happens. We don't ask for it. But these guys are very smart. They con you into their place. And then the moment you start saying no, because you're already there, even if you're already naked to the point of like where he has it out, and then you say no, you can still reject him and say no and go home. Even if you're buck-ass naked, walk out that door with shoes on, hopefully. And get your ass out of there. Especially if you don't like a guy. Doesn't matter how nice they are sometimes. Sometimes the overly nice guys are the ones that prey on victims. And it's like, don't ever be a victim, because I was victim number 3. So, just chill out, people. So be okay in your skin, because you never know. People will force. Can't force me to do anything. You can't force me to be that. You can't force me to ever come to terms that I am or have been. I will fuck you up. Get that through your head. How many times do I have to repeat myself before I actually fucking hit you? This is kind of the way it was going on for 2 hours before I struck him with my board, saying no. Can you please stop talking about sex? I don't want to talk about sex. I don't want to deal with that. I do not like this topic. I was defending myself. If you're yelling for 2 hours, no, I will hit you with my board if you come any closer. I just want to leave. And he says, well, you can't. Fuck them up. You know? This is my fucked him up video. Fucked him up good. Almost broke his ear off his face for trying to come on to me when I didn't want it. A 60-year-old man on top of a 40-year-old, that ain't sexy. That's just disgusting. And if you need a 40-year-old difference, then go fuck yourself. The guys who are like wanting to find love if they're like 10 years or like 20 years, that's okay to date. 40 years? That's a bit disgusting and too late. Go find another fucking granny and go fuck that. Because obviously you're a guy who's a sex offender and should be put in the hospital. Well, girl who can't come out and tell me she's okay. The other girl that I know about from this man. I hope you're okay. I hope you're doing fine. I hope you're doing way better than what this guy did to you. Okay? Because his comeuppance finally came up and somebody did something for you. Alright, girl? So much love, peace, and happiness to you. Because your friend, she didn't get lucky like you. You got to walk away, I heard. But you want to know what? I don't think you walked away unfucked. So I had to do something. So I finally swung something at him to get a clue into him. Maybe it'll knock some sense into him, guys. Okay? But just don't go hitting people willy-nilly. Because that's not how it goes. So much hugs. This is me giving you a virtual hug. I hope you're okay. But I'm going to be okay too. Because I'm strong. You're strong. I bet you're beautiful. And you got your head up high. Your head up high. And your head on your shoulders now. So always walk on by. Be a strong goddamn buddy that you can't not work with. And you can wear as short of a fucking skirt as you want. Doesn't matter if your hoochie's hanging out. Doesn't mean fuck me. Right? You can wear short skirts. You can wear skirts and dresses. Girls, I'm showing my shoulders. Am I turning somebody you want? You know? Here's my sick tattoo. Like, that's not cool. Why do we have to cover our shoulders in school and teach boys not to rape women? Because of primal instincts of how people get caught in the wild. It's like, one for me, I love to be chased in a relationship, but in a teasing way. Where he's teasing me and chases me around the house. In a fun where we're both laughing and giggling. If he's chasing you around the house and you say, get the fuck back away from me before I fuck you up. Maybe you should stop chasing that girl because she doesn't like to be chased by you. Because she will come and fuck you up. Duh. So, be happy. Be humble. Be smart. Before... Oh, and girls, think before you open your legs sometimes too. Because, guess what? The pussy is empowering in it. Okay, and damn well it takes pounding. But if somebody tries to stuff a sausage in it that's too big and it hurts the pussy, that pussy has full right to fuck you up. Right? This is my I will fuck you up video if you ever touch me inappropriately. Pretty much. But it's like, I'll just put get fucked as the title. And everybody's gonna be like, whoa, what YouTube channel is this? It's like, yo dudes, you gotta pay attention. You gotta be smart. You gotta know that just make the right decisions, people. Stop pressuring people. Be righteous and be right. I don't even know how to wear my hair right now. Because I wore a hat. But be smart. So get checked. You know? Because I have to go through the process of getting checked for STDs, everything, because of this man. So, fingers crossed that weirdo didn't have nothing, because I'm kind of upset. I'm waiting on doctor's results now. And if I have anything, I'm going to blame it on him. And say I haven't had any sexual partners since that date. Because he made me righteously afraid of men. I shouldn't be afraid of a man, especially when I got taught by a man to be loved and cherished by a man. Like, grow the fuck up. Realize that girl doesn't want to fuck you. If she's fucking you up. Right? Does that make sense? She have to beat you in the face for you to get it? You're lucky I'm a skateboarder, girl. Because I'm standing up for 2 other victims that couldn't come through. And I'm the one standing up for myself. So, I hope you all understand why and if I do go to jail. I don't know if I'm going to jail yet. The court hasn't said anything. Might do time, might not do time. They're trying to get me off on not doing any time. No probation. Because I'm a not violent person. I'm a laid back, happy person. I chill out and I try and do my best, and I go and get shots regularly, and I keep my chemical balances in line. I prevent schizophrenia from overtaking my life. I had to get properly diagnosed because of my outburst. Why do I now all of a sudden have to have a mental illness because of him? You know? And justifiable. Maybe I just deserve to hit you. But no. I actually went to the doctor and I actually do have a few things wrong. Because I've always felt like something was wrong. But I'm finding out the truth about myself. And I'm getting legal help and advice, right? It's what you gotta do. Just don't ever be afraid, girls. Guys. Because if you turn around and start swinging, damn near chance they might not have a knife. You know? It's like, you gotta be tasteful, worshipped, feel like beauty. He has to, if you're gonna find a guy, have him kiss you all over and tell you you're beautiful and that you have nothing else better to do. You know? Sorry, I thought my recording stopped. But no, girls, there's good guys out there too, even after you've been raped. You know? Because not every other guy raped you. It was only the one guy, right? If you're getting raped multiple times, call 911. Or poison that fucker with poison or some shit, which is not the right way of going about it. But if you're being raped multiple times, maybe do something about it. Maybe tell a teacher. Because if bad things are going on at home for you students, for you young kids who watch videos of mine, I want you to know there is help. There is help out there. So don't ever be afraid. Because you'll get through it, Starshine. No matter what. Okay? And it won't define your life. It won't. You just gotta make sure your life doesn't revolve around that one bad incident that happened to you. Just allow it to make you aware of situations and what some people are like. Because there's good people. There's good Southerners out there. There's good Texans, there's good Alabama people, there's good Californians, there's good Canadians, like there's good police, there's bad police, like there's good and bad everywhere. So try and stay on the good, people. Yep. I think that's where I'm gonna end it. So be on the good side, not the bad side. Night, business.